Just Jake and I were walking across campus when he saw her. Topless. Ooh, what? No, ew!
Oh, God! Please put your clothes back on!
Hello, friends, and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise swearsies. It's just a fact, and it's totally science. Go ahead and look it up if you are inclined to. I can't live your life for you. We're getting into what I believe is the finale of the Moby Vick saga today. Oh, it's been a long and winding road. If you've missed the previous parts, those links in the description as always. Now let us all gather together and hold hands and bid farewell to our favorite land whale. Let's get into this thing. Moby Vick 35, the breeding grounds. Oh, please don't do this. Imagine Moby Vick with a baby. Oh, God, it's the worst thing ever. Maybe it's not that. I don't know. OP says, hello there, lovely ones. Hi, Alistair deleted user. Ignore the freak out I had yesterday for 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't care about that at all. I'm here. I'm staying, and I'm finishing this. I'll write these until I'm banned or we're done. And this story is another one where I did something that I'm not proud of. Yeah, seems to be somewhat of a theme. I am sorry that you're having a difficult time here or there. But it is sorta just human things. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. So put on your war paint, because they cannot take our beaties! Quick disclaimer, this is a multi-part series. If you stumbled in here by accident, thinking that the letters were a mild seizure instead of Roman numerals, well, fear not! Slowly guide your cursor to the upper left-hand corner and click the back button that you find there. Damn, just tell them to get the hell out, not even leading them to the other stories? That's not the way to do self-promo, OP. Speaking of self-promo, hey, have you guys listened to my podcast over on Spotify or iTunes? Could you possibly give it a rating? I really would appreciate that so very much. Anyway, if you're one of those people with a gun to your head, being forced to read my too frickin' long story, you know our safe word. Banana! Nah, that doesn't sound like banana. Keep reading. Quickly put it in the comments and help will be there shortly. Don't worry, OP. Honestly, I'm happy to suffer through it, as long as it stays monetized. For everyone who wants to read, this is the cast list. OP, Alistair 9000, 19 years old, pure awesome. Slutty orphan, almost sorority girl. The hell you doing that for? Manda Panda, 19 years old, my best girlfriend, officially a sorority girl. The hell you doing that for? Just Jake, 19 years old, frat guy, casually dating yours truly. Kink girl, 18 years old, my roommate, led an alternative lifestyle. Sweet Sam, 18 years old, freshman, has been pulled into Vic's orbit, also known as he began dating the beast. Oh, Sam, why are you doing this? He's such a nice guy and he caught the hurt, probably because Vic didn't tell him. Oh, I'm dying inside already. Moby Vick is 19 years old, 460 pounds of real woman. Apparently my best friend. I like how she's just stuck steady at 460. Is that her maximum weight? Color me surprised. Soldiering on then, shortly after my confrontation with Vic, I came to the conclusion that I am not a sorority girl. Having one real female friend was enough for me. I didn't need 100. I gracefully declined to bid. Rush had great stories though. Maybe when this series is done, I might pop some of those out. I could probably make at least 10 parts. Yeah, I don't know if the regular audience for this channel is gonna click through on sorority girl shenanigans. Some people would. But I don't think it would even be enough to pay off my editor. Manda joined XYZ sorority with L. She loved her ham-free time there. Ham-free time? Is it a Jewish Jewish sorority? A Jewish sorority? The story takes place later during my first semester of college. I'm out with Kink Girl having a discussion on boundaries after I had a lube accident. The basic gist is that she and the boyfriend had been having another intense session and spilled some lube on the floor. In the morning, I was getting ready in the dark, slipped in the lube, twisted my ankle, and blacked my eye on an enormous rubber dong. Just say it happened on the doorknob. I mean, it did happen on the knob of one type or another, didn't it? We were out at lunch discussing strategies to avoid similar instances in the future. OP, could we just agree to clean up any fluids from the floor after a session? King Girl, I'm really sorry about your eye, OP. I'll put my toys away. OP, it's alright. No permanent damage. Yeah, and plus, black eyes make you look kinda cool. We laugh a little when suddenly, Moby Vick, hey, OP, oh, your eye. Did you miss Daddy that badly? King Girl, what are you talking about? Moby Vick, oh, OP, you didn't tell your roommate about Daddy? Yeah, her dad hated her. He used to beat her all the time, and then he swallowed a bullet. OP, fuck off. King Girl, is that true? Moby Vick, does it remind you of Daddy when your freak roommate bangs her boyfriend? Is that a burn? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about with that. OP says no. Just leave her alone, Vic. Moby Vick, so hearing him slap her isn't even like a little bit difficult for you? It was, but OP says no. At this point, a smallish boy walks up next to Vic. Moby Vick, this is Sweet Sam. He's my boyfriend. OP, hi. Also, ew. Moby Vick, he loves my curves. He knows what a real woman should look like. OP, good for you. Moby Vick, see, OP, I have a boyfriend because I'm not a whore like you. That's why Just Jake won't commit, because no boy wants to marry a whore. Right, Sam? Sweet Sam looks away sheepishly. Moby Vick, tell her nobody wants a whore like her. Tell her. Sweet Sam, nobody wants to date a whore. Moby Vick, like her. They want real curvy women like me. Girls who respect themselves. Sweet Sam, can we go? Moby Vick, not until you tell her. Nobody wants ugly whores like her. Damaged goods even her father couldn't love. At this point, I'm holding back the tears. Are you crying because this is like public shaming in front of your roommate? Moby Vick is revealing parts of yourself that you weren't ready to reveal yet. I sort of get that. But also it's like the same 2 or 3 cards that she's played forever. I can't even be all that surprised. Why did Renegade Robbie have to go to another college? He should be here to help clap back, you know? Tragic. Moby Vick says, say it, Sam. Sweet Sam, she's right. Moby Vick, COP, you should just end it like your dad. Nobody wants you. She waddles off with her apologetic boyfriend in tow. It's really just a super weird interaction. OP says I stalk off and find Manda. I tell her what happened. We talk and come up with a plan. 2 nights later, we walk over to Sam's dorm room and knock on the door. Sweet Sam, oh, hi. OP, right? OP, yeah, this is my friend Manda Panda. Manda Panda, hi. Sweet Sam, I'm really sorry about what I said. OP, don't be. I like you. Sweet Sam, Vic's going to be here soon. Manda Panda, no she won't. She's stuck in a class. It's just us tonight. We go inside his room. After a bit more talking, we convince him to have a 3-way.
Alright.
Oh, this poor little boy, he's just getting thrown around this way and that. Has he banged Vic yet? So all of you guys have herpes now? What the hell is this?
What is wrong with you people?
Vic walks in carrying a plate of chips, which she's munching. The chips drop. Moby Vick, what the fuck? Sweet Sam, oh, Vic. Moby Vick, why are you banging them? Manda Panda, because given the choice, nobody would ever choose you. Moby Vick. What? OP, you're always telling me how all the guys want you so much more than me. Well, your boyfriend chose me, Moby Vick. No, I'm so much better than you. I'm healthy and beautiful. You're disgusting. OP, you're not healthy. You're fat. You're 300 pounds away from healthy, Moby Vick. I'm not fat. I'm healthy. It's my body, and you can't tell me what to do. To prove this point, she picks up her fallen snack and continues to eat it. Moby Vick. I can have any guy I want. Maybe all of this is a good thing for Sweet Sam. He got out of the relationship with Moby Vick, and let's be honest, what college boy doesn't want a couple girls doubling up on him?
You bet your sweet Bippy I did.
But also, the downside, now everybody has herpes. Did they use a rubber? That wasn't mentioned. It seems like a really long way to go for a bit of revenge, but okay. Moby Vick then throws a lamp and runs out of Sweet Sam's bedroom. Having done what we came to do, Manda and I also left. Again, I'm an ass. Not proud, but I did it. I mean, yeah, it is pretty gross, but yeah, Sam probably ain't complaining too much either. A few days later, Vic was participating in a feminist rally. Just Jake and I were walking across campus when he saw her. Topless. Ooh, what? No, ew!
Oh, God! Please put your clothes back on!
Just Jake. Shit, Moby Vick. This is for equal rights. If you can walk around topless, why can't I? OP, because you outweigh him by like 300 pounds? Moby Vick. Shut up, whore. I weigh 135, and I have natural curves. Yeah, you're nothing but like a long singular curve. Just a sphere. Just Jake. Let's go. I didn't realize they were doing a rally here. Moby Vick. Patriarchy! You love the status quo. Getting all the benefits cause you got a dong. And your whore over there to suck it. I raise my thumb to her while walking away. Yep, she doesn't even have a point. Even if she did have a point, it's not really worth arguing. Men and women get different advantages in this world, and I know that's a really nuanced opinion for most people to grasp. Who has it better? Who has it worse? Yes. Moby Vick says, you're just intimidated by the truth. This isn't a man's world anymore. We're taking it back. My body's beautiful, and you can't tell me that it's not. I mean, everybody has told you multiple times. It doesn't seem like you're listening. Vic is then joined by a multitude of topless feminists. They begin cheering and verbally assaulting all those unfortunate enough to stumble upon their rally. Yup, miss me with all that shit. TLDR, I'm a total bitch, and karma rewards me with a topless Vic. There it is, the next part of the college years. Love y'all. Until the next time. I think by banging out Vic's boyfriend, OP and Manda have only driven her further into her feminist ways. Which really, she's not a feminist, she's an individualist. She'll do whatever it takes to get ahead in any way that she can. She's completely shameless, nothing here surprises me. I thank you very much for the mental image of just an overweight Moby Vick topless. And if that mental image is not appearing for you quite yet, allow me. Imagine, if you will, a human-shaped blob of jiggly, dimpled flesh with more rolls than a bakery. This ham beast has decided to offend the entire world with a full frontal view of her disgusting gravity-beaten chesticles, which mostly resemble two big fried eggs hanging on a nail, you know? Her belly button lost in the folds of a muffin top, and her back fat could easily be mistaken for a second pair of love handles. And while the upper body is the only part that is actually unclothed, the lower half is still boasting thunder thighs and a butt so big it could have its own zip code, and not in the fun way. She's holding up her sign that says, I need feminism because, and in her armpits there's just a jungle. An unlandscaped jungle in desperate need of a weed whacker. And she smells real bad too, because she didn't baby powder her crevices. Okay, I think we're about done with all that. Let's move on into the next Moby Vick tale. Moby Vick 36, Slut Walk Smackdown. Yeah, brother, you better come and get it. What are you gonna do when Hulkamania comes for you? Quite literally. Hello there, darlings. I deleted Alistair. Great news that our beloved sagas are no longer in danger, and before anyone brings it up, in this story, my friends, I do display some harmful/ignorant views and conversation. Sorry, we were not well informed. Hey, that's cool. We all learn and grow, you know? I think changing viewpoints over an extended period of time is a good symbol of an evolving human being. The real mistake is holding on to the beliefs that you had just because you always had them. I had intended to get this out earlier, but was forced into a last-minute ER visit, which I assume is emergency room, not Elliot Roger. But hey, check out that manifesto on the channel if you want. Because my boyfriend's roommate drunkenly swallowed loose change and gave himself an ulcer. Dumb ways to die. Why can't you just swallow a goldfish like any decent person? That's the college I remember. Now the kids are out here eating coins. Pathetic. Whatever, no matter. The story is here now. Disclaimer once again, those strange letters are Roman numerals, and that means this is a multi-part story. The back button's there, if you were tricked into clicking here. You may also use our safe word if you're in trouble. Moving on. Cast list, yeah, hooray. Magic Mike returns, 19 years old, my two-time boyfriend. Not two-timing, like they dated twice, but still OP's friend. And Femgirl, feminist student, purple mohawk. Oh boy, she probably is friends with Moby Vick. Still 19, still 460 pounds, and still OP's arch nemesis. With that, up and away! It was the second semester of my freshman year of college, enjoying my time as a not-quite sorority girl. This story takes place on a Saturday, and Magic Mike was visiting me this weekend. I don't give a shit about Mike. Where's Robbie? He had arrived, and we had gone to IHOP. Pancakes had become kind of a tradition for us. Disgusting. Waffles are way better, but you know what? You do you. Bellies full of pancakes, we were back on campus. We walked through the quad and past a rally forming. Not again. Girls of all shapes and sizes, dressed provocatively, holding signs saying things like, "Still not asking for it." Vic is among them. They are eating hot dogs and hamburgers and the like. Damn, that's pretty sick. I'm gonna put my Speedo on and come back. I want some hamburgers too. Vic has now spotted her prey. Moby Vick. Oh, Mike! Mike! Magic Mike. Why is she always around you? OP. Hell if I know. She waddles away from her feminist comrades and comes up to us eating a corn dog. Oh, I didn't know they had corn dogs. I want that instead of a hot dog. Lots of mustard, please and thanks. Moby Vick. Tee-hee! Hey, Mike! Magic Mike. Why aren't you wearing clothes? Moby Vick. Underwear is clothes, silly. It's for the rally. Magic Mike. You're wearing underwear? Jesus, Mike. In what world is this a good question to ask? She's got that Peter Griffin thing going on, you know? Is she nude under there? Is she not? Please just don't tell me. Moby Vick lifts her fupa. You see, they have hearts on them. Do you like them, Mike? She then begins filleting the corn dog before devouring it and licking ketchup off her lips. Magic Mike. No! Magic Mike grabs me and begins leading me away. Moby Vick. Wait! Don't you want to participate? It'll be fun. You could take off your shirt and stand with me, Mike. Jesus, she really is more hard up than ever. This is terrible. Magic Mike says, no. Goodbye, Vic. Moby Vick. Why not? Magic Mike. Because it's stupid. A slut walk. Nobody wants to R-A-P-E-U, Vic. Moby Vick. I'm a survivor. Magic Mike. No, you faked it. Look at yourself. Nobody would bang you even if you ask. Why would anyone go through the effort to assault someone who looks like you? Magic Mike really would be the bad guy here if we hadn't endured a decade plus of Vic being a deplorable human being. Moby Vick says, actually, it can happen to anyone. OP says in an author's note, she was right. We were obviously wrong, and I know this now. I mean, yes, that's all true, but given the perspective of the entire situation, the whole background of this, I get it. I will be purposely wrong in order to hurt somebody that I hate. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Magic Mike, have you ever thought that there's a reason that all you feminists are ugly? Damn, dude. You do this shit to make an excuse for the fact that no guys want you. That would be a really simple explanation, but I don't think that's the case. Or rather, maybe it is the case for Moby Vick specifically. Moby Vick says in retort, boys love me. I can't wait to change your mind, Mike. I'll let you see what it's like to bang a woman like me. She licked the remaining bits of corn dog off her finger, never breaking eye contact with Mike. Bits of corn dog on your how does that even happen? It's got a stick. Whatever, she's a mess. Mike grabs me and begins walking away again. OP. So, Mike, need to take a trip to the little boy's room? That was pretty seductive back there. We laugh. Mike and I begin to fight. I jump on his back, and this action enrages the beast. Moby Vick, get off him, whore! I'm pulled off of Mike by the beast. OP, the hell, Vic? Moby Vick, don't touch him. He's mine. Magic Mike, no! You literally repulse me. You're disgusting. Moby Vick, I know you want me. I see the way you look at me. Your body can't lie. Sounds to me like Vic listened to one too many Shakira songs, right? Magic Mike says, the only thing my body does when I see you is try to stifle vomit. OP, he's not interested. Leave us alone. Moby Vick, no. You think he likes a whore like you? Magic Mike, I do. Moby Vick, but why? Alistair's just a worthless slut. OP, would you stop? You're just as bad as me. At least I admit it. Moby Vick, no. I'm different than you. You're a whore. Look at yourself. You just beg for it. I'm classy. I don't dress like a whore, just wishing some boy would give me any attention. And of course, the irony of all this was that she said it all while wearing only her underwear. Self-awareness has never been her strong suit, to be fair. Femgirl has overheard all of this. Femgirl, no, what did you say? That's exactly what we're here fighting against today. Moby Vick, you don't know her. She's a slut. Just look at her. Femgirl, I can't believe you just said that. We're here to fight against labeling girls as that. You're not one of us. Moby Vick, but I was RAPE'd. You haven't been, and that means I'm more of a feminist than you. This does not sit well with Femgirl. Femgirl, feminism isn't about victimizing yourself. This isn't some trauma-pissing contest. Feminism is about supporting other women without judgment. You're no feminist. You're just an entitled little girl. Moby Vick, entitled? How dare you? You're just a bitch. Oh, here we go. It's really going off the rails. Let's grab some popcorn, ladies and gentlemen. Popcorn! That was the wrong choice of words, Vic. Femgirl, are you delusional? You know what entitled is? Elbowing everyone out of the way so you can get to the food first? Taking so much that some people didn't get any? That's entitlement. Damn, just got called out. Moby Vick, no, I need that food. My blood sugar was low. I'm hyperglycemic. Femgirl, hyperglycemic. Moby Vick, yeah. What are you, stupid? It means I have to eat all the time or I'll get really sick. Femgirl, that's hypoglycemic, which you would know if you actually had it. You're just entitled and making up excuses to avoid taking responsibility for yourself. Moby Vick, I was taken advantage of! You see, when someone combats your logic, the easiest thing to do is just scream R-A-P-E. Yeah, solid plan. OP says, no, you... Femgirl then holds shut the fuck up hand, and I do. Whether or not that's true isn't relevant. We're discussing your behavior today. That isn't some card you can play to excuse yourself for everything. If you were really a feminist, I wouldn't have to tell you that. Well, despite all odds, Femgirl is starting to grow on me a little bit. Moby Vick, I am a feminist. I am. Femgirl, obviously not. You're the type of girl who gives feminism a bad name. Get out of my rally. Moby Vick, you can't kick me out. Femgirl, I just did. And with that, Vic is expelled from the rally, doing a true walk of shame back to her dorm in just her underwear. Mike and I quickly excuse ourselves, giggling about the whole thing. Femgirl, no you don't. We were then educated on the finer points of RAPE culture. You sat there for that? You smile politely and nod through the whole thing? I'm gonna continue walking away now. Think you're delivering me some sort of revelation? Yeah, it's a bad thing, okay? Bye-bye. Have fun in your little rally.
Bye, have a great time.
Thoroughly shamed, Mike and I scurried back to my dorm. Yeah, I guess nobody escapes the shaming today. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and then you have the facts of life. The facts of life. At least from a college student perspective, which is fairly skewed. Whatever. To make up for the synthetic dong lube incident, my roommate had agreed to letting us have the room to ourselves that weekend. We spent the rest of his visit cooped up in there, having a great time. Mike left to go back to his school, and Vic was nowhere to be seen. Life was good. TLDR, don't mess with feminists with purple mohawks. I'm so torn on that. Like, yeah, she called Vic out and delivered some truth bombs, but then she's also lecturing OP and getting high on her own supply. Just farts into a wine glass and... so good. I think I'm gonna pass. I don't think I need life advice from you. Now I probably stirred the whole comment section up. That's fine. That's fine. Egalitarian, yes. Feminist, no. Deal with it. Alrighty, that's the last of the freshman year tales. One more year, guys, and then she's out of my life and our time together is over. Hope you enjoyed this one, and Femgirl giving Vic a verbal smackdown. Until next time, gorgeous ones. Yeah, and probably not gorgeous ones too, but that would include Vic, so I guess not that. I was hoping the smackdown would be more than verbal, but like I said, you can't win them all. You take the good, oh, we already sung it, it's fine. Moby Vick XL, which is 40 in Roman numerals. I don't know how we skipped from 36 to 40, but okay. You do whatever you want. It's your show. We had to screw up the Roman numerals one last time, I guess. OP says, hello, my pretties. This is to be my final post in the saga of Moby Vick. I'm going to compress a fun story and also tell of the last time that I encountered the beast. That said, the characters, basically the same except Frat Dude, 22-year-old fraternity brother of OP's boyfriend Just Jake, and Professor, our history teacher. Everybody's now 20 years old, Moby Vick holding steady at 460 pounds of real women, and I guess we'll get into it. Our journey is coming to an end, so let's enjoy our last few moments. Moby Vick, lightweight. I guess it's like a sub-story or something. It's the first semester of my sophomore year of college. Just Jake and I had begun dating exclusively, and we had gone to a bar. Frat Dude is there, and so is Vic. She does not come over. We talk and drink and generally have a pretty good time. I try not to overdrink, given my own history and my family history. Moby Vick, can't hold your liquor. Frat Dude, that's aggressive. Just relax. Moby Vick ignores him. That's 'cause you don't eat enough. If you were a real woman like me, you could handle your alcohol. Aren't you all 20 years old and drinking in a bar? I'm gonna press X to doubt here. Just Jake. I like the way Alistair looks. Moby Vick, you're like all the guys. They say they like that, but secretly, they crave women like me. But good on you, Alistair. Don't turn into daddy. Frat dude, that wasn't very nice. You need to go away. Moby Vick, I can be wherever I want. And I can drink any of you under the table anyways. Frat dude says, bring it on. Oh yeah, somebody's gonna throw up somewhere tonight. The shots are poured, and the two go shot for an impressive amount of time. Frat dude using his iron liver, and Vic using her great girth. Eventually, Vic does start swaying. Frat dude, take the shot. Take the shot or I win. Moby Vick, no, she hydro pumped all over Frat dude. Into his face, his mouth, his everything. Oh god.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Nasty! Frat dude. Fuck! Moby Vick staggers off crying. Frat dude continues his screaming and incoherent cursing. I mean, thankfully, probably it was mostly just alcohol. Oh, what am I saying? Nothing's gonna make this better. You were puked up by a land whale. You could shower that mess off of yourself, but you can't get it out of your brain. I'm sorry this happened to you, Frat dude. You seemed like a cool guy. And that leads us into Moby Vick, the final encounter. Goodbye, Moby Vick. Goodbye. It was the second semester of my sophomore year of college. After avoiding class with Vic all of freshman year, I unfortunately found myself in a history class with both Vic and just Jake. I was struggling in that class. We had a huge paper due that was worth a large percentage of our final grade. The basic prompt was on causation. We all chose a topic of causation. For instance, my topic was on Radio Free Europe and how the false information presented helped incite the Hungarian Revolution. Wow, pretty deep things that I know nothing about. Proud of you for getting smarter, OP. We all turned our papers in and Moby Vick said, I bet you fail. OP just stares blankly. Moby Vick, it must suck to be awful and everything. Stupid, ugly, slutty. Neither parent could stand you. OP, yeah, sounds about right. And with that, I walk away. See? What was with the crying last time? This is the modus operandi that we should be following. Time passes and we finally get our papers back. I failed. I am going to fail this class. Just Jake. I can tutor you if you want. Moby Vick. The dumb whore failed. Figures. OP. Go screw. Not like you did any better. Unfortunately, she did. Much better. Moby Vick. You see, OP? I've got beauty and brains. That's probably why Mike broke up with you. OP. We're still friends. That breakup was mutual. Moby Vick. Sure. We both know the way he looks at me. He wants me. And so does your new boyfriend. How deluded are you? She waddled away, self-satisfied, sat down with a bag of Cheeto Puffs, and began devouring them. Professor says, young lady, could you put those away? I don't want orange dust all over my books. Moby Vick. But my hyperglycemia. Yeah, still wrong. I need to eat. I was feeling lightheaded. You can't tell me when I can eat. I have real medical issues. Professor. Then finish it quickly. And that she does. She hoovers down the entire bag of Cheetos. Professor. Now, if you wouldn't mind, please go wash your hands before touching my materials, Moby Vick. Tee-hee, I could do that here. What happened next was an entire lecture of students watching Vic suck Cheeto dust off her fingers. She then began taking her fingernail, scraping dust out from underneath her other nails, rolling them into orange balls of goo, and eating them. Oh, gosh. Do you know how dirty it is under your fingernails? Please don't do this. Her hands clean, our minds forever scarred. The class continued. And nobody called her out on it? My body, my choice, I guess. A short while later, Vic was called in for a disciplinary review. The TA had been suspicious of her research paper and had investigated it further. Turns out the entire thing was plagiarized. I wish I knew how the meeting went, but I wasn't a part of it, obviously. The end result is they decided to expel her. Vic did not take kindly to this news. She stormed out of the office, screaming. Yeah, plagiarism is a pretty serious offense, isn't it? I wasn't there, so I can only report what I was told by those lucky enough to witness it. Moby Vick, you can't expel me. You're discriminating against me because I'm fat. Dean, no. Moby Vick, yes, I have conditions. I have to eat and I can't exercise. You can't expect me to write that kind of paper. I had to take care of myself first. It's not fair. Dean, every student had to write the paper. Moby Vick, but I'm different. They don't have to deal with what I do. I was assaulted, and I have to face daily struggles because people like you discriminate against me. I'm not fat, but everyone acts like I am. I had to plagiarize that paper. It's the only way I could have gotten it done. Look at you, now you're even admitting to your own wrongdoing. I feel like Moby Vick has gotten dumber with time. The dean just says, there are no excuses. Now, please, Moby Vick. No, you can't make me leave. I'll have you fired. I'll get my lawyer. Discrimination's a fucking crime. You'll see. The antics had caught the notice of the campus police. Police officer, now let's calm down here. Moby Vick, no. I'm sick of everyone telling me to calm down. Why would you be freaking calm if every day of your life you had to deal with this? Nobody ever cares about my issues. And the whale song continued. The police had had enough of her and escorted her off campus. I never saw her again after this day. The day that I was finally free. Well, not the most climactic ending, not the fireworks that I had hoped for necessarily, but there were fireworks. Her life is on a downward spiral, and I can only be grateful for it. Here's the epilogue, curtain call. If you want to know the endings of someone not mentioned, just ask, and I'll tell you if I know. OP, your intrepid narrator, or writer, I'm the narrator. After failing that class, I determined that higher education wasn't for me. I dropped out of college, moved back to the area that Mike and Robbie were in, and I moved in with Robbie. Hey! I missed that boy. Give us one more zinger, Robbie, for the road! Your favorite exercise is a cross between a lunge and a crunch, and you call it lunch. You're so fat you could sell shade. Your belly button's so deep, I bet your mom has to go on a treasure hunt to find it and wash it. Truly blessed. OP also dated Just Jake for a year. We recently broke up. I got custody of our cat. After our breakup, I moved in with Magic Mike. We're going for round 3. Yeah, sure, what could possibly go wrong? Robbie, Mike, the roommate who swallowed the spare change, and I are all moving in together now. I work in a cushy job and enjoy a ham-free lifestyle. I haven't touched drugs since high school, and I only rarely overindulge in alcohol. Against all odds, I turned out happy. I mean, 3 roommates, but yeah, good, happy. Renegade Robbie, my roommate and actually always a platonic friend. Doing amazing in his biochemical engineering program. Just started dating a girl from his school 6 months ago. He's still my best friend, and he still has the best comebacks. Magic Mike, my once again boyfriend. We really just can't stay away from each other, I guess. He's still studying business and living with me and my cat, and he still eats pancakes with me often. Manda Panda still goes to college, loves her sorority, and I see her relatively often. She kicked the bulimia and is finally at peace with what happened to her brother. Bro 1, 30 years old now, living in the South, married an amazing girl, and now has a beautiful 2-year-old daughter. He makes a good living and is an amazing father, just like he was always an amazing brother for me. Bro 2 is 27 and got married last year. He's a few hours away from me, but I see him pretty often. Bro 3 is 24, and he got all the smart genes in the family. He's currently attending a very prestigious law school and is currently single. So ladies, huh? Snarky bark. 30 years old, married to the prettiest and sweetest girl I've ever met, has an adorable 5-year-old son whom I babysit for occasionally. Still awesome and snarky. Did he get married to Darling Darcy? I guess not. That's fine. We learn and grow. Oh, and I guess you all want to know about your favorite whale, Moby Vick. After being expelled from college, I didn't hear from her for a year. I don't know what she did in that year. I thought she was out of my life forever, and then I saw her on the news. She'd been driving drunk and killed a kid. Holy shit. Sort of spoiled it for myself in the last episode, but yeah, that's not the way I expected it to go. She was charged with vehicular homicide. The maximum sentence where we live is 15 years, so she will be out eventually, if the beatus doesn't get her first. That's all I know on that subject, and honestly, I don't care to know anymore. She should have gotten life. How is a kid's life only worth 15 years? And the worst part is, once she gets out, she's gonna be a better criminal than ever before. This entire series of posts is 10 years old, so 5 more years for Vic, and then she's out on the streets? Terrifying! So yes, wow. It's been incredible writing for all of you fantastic people. I've loved hearing all of your stories as well. Thanks so much for coming along on this crazy ride with me. Thank you to all the people who felt compelled to share their issues with me after reading my story. I was glad to hear that you're in a better place now. For those of you who told me about your struggles in life, well, I'm no professional, but I promise, as cheesy as it sounds, that it can get better. It's never too late to turn yourself around. Mostly true, unless you're Moby Vick, or Wheezy Beard, or Casino Beard, or Boot Beard, or Onision, or Elliot Roger, or... Okay, there's a lot of people that can't turn it around. But you, listener of this video, you could definitely do it. You can do whatever you think you're capable of. Believe it, and chase the dream, and tackle it to the ground. Anyway, I love each and every one of you beautiful, incredible, wonderful people. It's been fun. I'm not good at saying goodbye, so I'll just quote a song. Good night, and joy be with you all. P.S. Looks like I fucked the numerals up again. Darn. And thanks for the gold, guys. You're making it hail on this slutty orphan. Yep, cannot be exchanged for cash value, but I'm sure it's appreciated. What a wild ride, dude. Vic, probably one of the most deplorable Neckbeards that we've had on the channel. There's some competition out there. Actually, I take it back. Not really. She is just the worst. Nobody has ever taken it to these lengths and extents, and while I'm glad to have been here and bared witness to it, I also still don't really know whether it's real or fake. There was an account with a similar name to OP that said it's fake, and how do we prove that that account was real at all? Regardless of the veracity of the story, there's a lot of good morals that can be taken away from it. It made me laugh, didn't make me cry, quite, but that's for the best, because that's the type of thing that Vic feeds on. I hope that you guys enjoyed this series. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my links in the description. Teespring, Amazon affiliate, Patreon, YouTube channel members if you want to support. Thank you so much to the people who are supporting currently. We'll be back soon enough with some more of that good old cringe. I think Funky P-Beard is what people are liking mostly these days, so I'm going to link that on the end card for you. Always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then... bye-bye. Go ahead and cut them open. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. promise swears he